In this season of ghosts, ghouls, and witches, it is pertinent to speak about those who paid the highest price, those in history who were punished for being intelligent, knowledgeable, speaking out, and also committing the sin of having a free thinking mind. It is also pertinent to emphasize that the unfair punishment that these brave souls received was carried out by those who feel entitled to hurt people in the name of God, as if God, the greatest power in the whole of creation, needed the help of a bunch of self righteous bestial monsters to enforce laws not created by the Almighty, but to satiate the bloodlust of repugnant and regressive knuckle dragging troglodytes. God don't need no help from the hateful, but still, they took it upon themselves to extinguish thousands of lives by way of the most vile and disgusting methods of violence, from stonings to hangings, burnings and beheadings, to being lined up against a wall and shot, gassed, and poisoned. Not to mention thousands of devices and methods of torture designed to extract confessions of guilt, which eventually would be obtained to escape the pain of such horrendous punishments, like the Iron Maiden in Europe, and the burning of the accused feet brought to the Americas courtesy of the Spanish, who also brought the Holy Inquisition with them. All of that and more done in the name of God, not to castigate bad people, but to hurt good people and make a show out of it. Communicating to the audience of such atrocious events the simple but effective message that if you misbehave, the same will happen to you. That is not God's law. The victims did not offend God in any way. And God, being a God of love, does not wish that for his children. No, it was done in such violent manners to control the people. And it is happening again. There is no doubt that the MAGA movement is a movement of the uneducated, of the brutes, and the unkind. Those who feel that the rage they carry within is God telling them to unload that rage and unfiltered hate upon his own children. Doesn't make any sense, does it? The word woke is code for those with dark skin, educated, talented, and intelligent, the enlightened, and the empathetic, the honest, and the hardworking, the knowledgeable, and the experts, the good-natured, and the kind. In their eyes, they're the ones who need to be silenced and controlled, like controlling women's autonomy, harassing black people, hunting brown people, and the transgender community being demonized. All of it done to have people under control. All of this, I tell you, not to scare you, but to alert you. Wake up. Don't give in. Fight back. Because just as there was an Inquisition and Hernan Cortés, Nazis and Hitler, today we have MAGA and Trump. all of these atrocious monsters eventually find their end. The reigns of terror were and will be stopped by the same people they were and are trying to control. The violent fall, for their minds are as poison as their hearts, which makes them frail and susceptible to their timely defeat, or better illustrated in the animated film A Bug's Life. These ants outnumber us 100 to 1. If they figure that out, there goes our way of life. Personally, I like the perspective of the old American poet Jim Morrison. They got the guns, but we got the numbers. Don't give in. Fight back.